Good morning, Business 342 class. Today we'll be covering a case regarding a liability. This case is Mrs. Castro versus QVC Network. So what has happened in this case? Let's look at the issue. So QVC Network is the advertiser here, and they advertised a pan. The pan is made by Tefal Corporation, and QVC says that these people have a pan, and this pan is awesome. This pan is perfect for cooking 25-pound turkeys. So people hear this and they're like, "Cool, let's go buy this pan." Well, there's a small problem. When this claim was made, then Tefal had no 25-pound turkey pan, so they just got their largest pans with like the two handles on the side, like you just like lift it with two fingers, and they started selling those while they were working on the pans. So people started to buy those pans. So on Thanksgiving, this one incident happens. Uh, Mrs. Castro gets into an accident when she's trying to cook this 25-pound turkey, the heavy food, from the oven, and she's wearing her gloves and everything. She's wearing all the proper kitchen equipment, but the pan is not proper because the pan is not suitable for 25-pound turkeys. So what ends up happening is she gets second and third degree burns while she's trying to take that out, and her legs and ankles burn a little bit. So she complains and says that Tefal and QVC Network have done her wrong, and she's trying to sue them under strict liability and breach of warranty. Now these go to the trial court, and they're dismissed. Pretty much, it's in favor of Tefal and QVC Network, and she appeals, and this is what happens. So let's look into the rules. So the rules say that there's a few ways to do this. The most common and most widely used rule is the utility to risk one, and or risk of utility theory. And in this theory, it's looked at simply based on, is this product good enough, or does the benefits outweigh the risks? By having a design of a product in such a way, does it benefit it or not? Like we don't have airplanes on the ground going at like 1,000 miles an hour because that would harm cars. So we fly them instead. So by flying them, there's no, there's it's safer. But if a car was as fast as 500 miles per hour, they would probably not allow it on the street that everyone else uses it, because what if someone slams on the speed? There's a lot of safety issues and things like that. That's why like so many cars like the Bugatti and this and that and whatever, like all the super race cars are for the tracks pretty much, and you don't see people really driving those. Anyways, so that's the risk over utility theory. And the second one is consumer expectations. Now, this is where things get tricky because expectations differ from person to person. But as we have covered in this chapter, there's a difference between opinion and fact. A fact is when you say this car gets 20 miles per gallon, and that's a fact. So if you say it, you gotta abide by it. But if you had said that the car gets great mileage or good mileage, well, then we don't know what good mileage means, right? We really don't know if it's gonna be 15 miles, 20 miles. It just means good. So that's the difference between fact and opinion. So now that they have made a claim that 25-pound turkey should fit and it should be safe to use it, and it's not, now that's exactly how they were caught up. So that's called a breach of warranty. And yeah, so California was one of the first states to do this consumer expectation theory test. And yeah, so this case was decided by that. The appellant won the separate breach of warranty charge, is because what the product claimed to do, it did not do. So yeah, that's it. So that's that. So that's today's case. Thank you.